Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope that you guys are having a good week. This is just your summary for the day. I want to just go over a couple things before we start going over the summary. First, boys and girls, just make sure that one, you're coming on and you're watching the summary video every day if you can, so that way you guys know what to do. And also, make sure that you're reading the directions first before you ask any questions. It's super helpful for you guys to do that for yourself. It'll save you a lot of time. If you look directly under each assignment, the exact directions that is on this summary sheet are underneath each assignment on there. So make sure you're reading that first. And then if you're not finding the answer to your question, then ask me. So boys and girls, things like class codes will be in there. Whether you have to do something or don't have to do something, that'll be in there. Because I know that a lot of you guys have the packet too. So sometimes I'm doing things that are not in the packet. You're going to find that with today's assignments too. So make sure that you're looking in the directions because it will tell you exactly what you need to do. Okay. Also, watching this video will be super helpful for you guys. Also, in the case where some of you guys are seeing that it's saying that some assignments are missing, don't worry about that. I had put due dates on things and didn't realize that it was going to come up as missing if it wasn't turned in on there. And a lot of those assignments that you didn't do on Google Classroom. So some of you did that in your packet and then it was coming up as missing. So don't worry about that. There won't be any other due dates on things going forward, so you won't see that missing message on there. So don't worry about that. Biggest thing, make sure you're completing your Charlotte's Web Racer every single day, and then completing your reading assignment every single day. Any Google Forms that I'm giving you, you're completing. You're going on Freckle, completing those activities, and then you have science the whole week. Just make sure you get it finished by the end of the week. All right, so let's go ahead and clear and take a look at what you guys are going to do today. So first off, question of the day, do that first. Only one answer, please. Don't answer it multiple times because it'll look like it's kind of like taking attendance. So I just need to see your name once, and that will really help me see how many of us were able to get on that day. All right. So make sure you hand that first. That way I know that you were able to get on. Okay. So it's just like your attendance. So think of it as like your daily attendance. For reading, Charlotte's Web, that is your one racer for the day. So make sure that you answer that and watch my video. I have it posted today as well. It was posted yesterday, showing you exactly how I want you to fill out the racer. It's just a review of how to do racer. So make sure you watch that so that way you have all the parts. You should have 4 to 5 sentences. So please make sure you have that. Today you're going to be reading Creepy Creatures. It's linked on there, a PDF. You can go directly on Scholastic and you can read it on there. Remember, there is a class code, Bakestone 43. It's right here in the directions, and it's also going to be under the instructions for the assignment too. There are close reading questions. Someone had a good question yesterday if it has to be in racer format, and the answer is no. I don't want you guys to be stressed out about having to answer 3 questions in racer format right now, since you're doing the racer for Charlotte's Web every day. Don't worry about racer for that one. If you just answer it in a complete sentence and I can read it and you have capital letter and punctuation at the end, like you would write any sentence, that's fine. So one sentence or 2, however you guys want to answer it is fine with me as long as you're answering the question in a complete sentence. So don't worry about having to do racer for each one of those questions. Please try to do this online. That way I can see your answers. If you are having trouble online for some reason, like your internet went out, then you can do it in the packet. That's fine. But please try to do it on there. That way I could see your answers. Keep in mind that next week we're going to do everything on Google Classroom. So there won't be any more packets. So I really need you guys to work on getting those things done there. It's good practice for next week and going forward. That we're going to be doing everything on Google Classroom. Then for writing, be a text detective. Remember, I'm not going to be able to see this. So until you guys return. So you can do it in your packet. You can do it in your writing notebook. If you want to type it up, you can absolutely do that. There is a PDF of it. So if you don't have the packet, if you want to print it, you can, but you don't have to. You could do it right in your writing notebook. Writing next week is going to go back to, we're going to work on an opinion piece and we're going to do it a little bit each day. So we're actually going to have a writing piece that we're going to work on next week. But for this week, I want you guys to just get some practice doing some writing with the reading that you're doing. For math, there's going to be another video for you to watch very quick. It's like 2 to 3 minutes long. And it's just showing you, reminding you how to find equivalent fractions. Watch that video first, then go ahead on to Freckle. Super important that you're logging onto Freckle because that is where we're going to be doing a lot of our math assignments on Freckle. That way I can see your answers. There's usually about 10 questions, and you can go on there and complete all of those activities, and I'm able to see what you guys did on there. So please make sure that you're going onto Freckle and completing that. I'm going to assign you some equivalent fraction problems, and those of you who were on Freckle yesterday, the questions that you answered were just like the ones that were in the video. So you guys were working on division and multiplication, and those questions were related to that. So I want you guys to make sure that you're on there and getting those assignments complete. I am going on each day and reviewing those, so make sure you do that. Park practice book, if you can, 1 page front and back, okay? But if Freckle took you a little bit longer today, just do maybe a couple of the questions and then work on a little bit more the next day. All right, so don't worry about having to do front and back every day. If you have the time, do that review, but if not, at least do maybe the front of the page. All right, just to get that extra practice in. That's all things that we did this year that we definitely want to review, and that will definitely help you when you go to 4th grade next year. Okay, Prodigy, this is optional. If you want to log into Prodigy to get some extra practice, you may absolutely do that. So if you have a little bit of extra time, you finish the other activities, go on to Prodigy, get that extra practice. Science, remember, is due at the end of the week. Watch that Generation Genius video, take some notes about how fossils are formed, and make a video on Flipgrid. And you guys can watch each other's video. Go back on, even if you made your video, go back on each day and see the new videos that are posted. Not only can you see your classmates, but you can see what they learned as well. So definitely go on and watch those videos. If you had an issue with a video, just let me know. If you'd like me to delete the old one so you can make a new one, I can do that too. All right, so if you need to make another video, you can make another video. So if something happened with a last one, you can make a new one. All right, so I hope you guys are having fun with that activity. I think it's a good one. That's it all I have for today. I'm going to be on Zoom every day at 11. I'll post it at 10:55 on Google Classroom. You click the link, you type in the password, and you can join us. And I can answer any questions that you have about today on there. So just make sure you review all the materials for the day, everything you need to do, look at the summary, and then you can come on with any questions that you have. All right, so I hope you guys have a great day. Friday, remember, is a makeup day, so get your assignments done, but if you need a little extra time or there's something you missed, we're gonna leave Friday for that, for you to make up anything that you have, okay? All right, you guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.